The rejection you faced was never about you. It was about them. The people who turned their backs on you were stuck in a cycle of ignorance, unable to see beyond their own limitations. They refused to grow, to evolve, or to embrace wisdom. Yet, they projected their own shortcomings onto you, making it seem as if you were the problem. But that was never the truth. For too long, you carried the weight of that rejection. It made you question yourself, your worth, and your purpose. But now, God is lifting that burden off of you. The pain, the confusion, and the heartache are being replaced with divine clarity. Those who once called you crazy, those who isolated you, are now witnessing your rise, but they cannot follow. The tables have turned, and the same people who dismissed you now find themselves on the outside looking in. What once felt like a curse has become a blessing. The rejection you endured was a redirection. It was God's way of pulling you away from a place that was never meant to hold you. You weren't meant to stay where they left you. Your spirit was too expansive, your purpose too great. They chose to remain in the same stagnant energy, unwilling to grow while you were being called to higher places. Where you are headed, they cannot go. Even though they refuse to do the inner work, they resent you for doing it. They had the same opportunities to evolve, yet they chose to remain unchanged. Now, instead of celebrating your growth, they choose to envy it. But remember, their bitterness is not your burden to bear. During your lowest moments, you fought to become better. While they ridiculed you, you were silently building. You invested in your healing, your growth, and your faith. And now they resent you for what they never had the courage to pursue. People who refuse to grow will always despise those who do. Their emotions, their opinions, and their judgments are not your concern. What God has planned for you is beyond their understanding, and their feelings about you will never alter His plan. They are frustrated because they underestimated you. They believed you would stay broken, defeated, and lost. But now that you are walking in divine favor, they can't handle it. Let them be bitter. Let them watch. But don't ever dim your light to make them comfortable. They failed to recognize your value, but that was their mistake, not yours. You were never meant to stay small. You were never meant to be overlooked. You were always destined to rise, and nothing they did could change that. They tried to put you in a box, defining you by their limited understanding. But you have shattered every label they placed on you. You have stepped into your true calling, and they cannot stand to see you thrive. For so long you tried to prove yourself to people who never truly saw you. But that season is over. You owe them nothing. If they want to be in your life, let them show that they are worthy of your presence. Not everyone is meant to walk this journey with you. Some people were only temporary lessons. Their exit from your life is not a setback. It is a divine setup for something greater. Even those closest to you may have turned against you. But take heart. God saw it all. He knows the pain of being betrayed by those who should have been your biggest supporters. And He is using that very pain to catapult you into your destiny. If they truly had love for you, they would have celebrated you, not torn you down. Their actions reveal more about them than they do about you. Let their negativity stay with them. For too long, you were caught in a cycle of seeking approval from people who never intended to give it. But that cycle is over. You are free from their expectations, their games, and their toxicity. The moment you stop seeking their validation, they lost control. Their anger is not about you, it's about the fact that you no longer need them to define your worth. Your blessings will continue to increase. Your light will continue to shine. And no amount of jealousy, gossip, or negativity can stop what God has set in motion for you. Your only focus should be on your growth and your relationship with God. Let them watch from a distance, but never let them distract you from your purpose. You were never meant to fit in because you were created to stand out. You are a child of God, called for greatness. Do not waste time trying to convince others of your worth. They will see it in due time. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. Your success, your peace, and your joy will be all the proof you need. Keep walking in faith, keep trusting God, and let your life be a testament to His glory. Repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, 1. I thank you for every rejection, knowing that it was truly a redirection toward my purpose. Lord, strengthen my heart so that I may no longer seek validation from those who refuse to see my worth. Fill me with wisdom to discern who is meant to walk this journey with me and who must be left behind. Lord, I release all bitterness and resentment, choosing instead to walk in love and grace. Let your favor continue to rest upon me, elevating me in ways I never imagined. Surround me with people who uplift, encourage, and align with my divine calling. Protect my heart from the jealousy and negativity of those who wish to see me fail. Strengthen my faith so that I may trust your plan, even when I do not understand it. May my success be a testimony of your goodness and a reminder that you always have the final say. In your holy name, I declare victory over my life, knowing that what is meant for me cannot be taken away. Amen.